If there was one person I had to pick to survive any kind of world-ending catastrophe with, it would be Mauricio. I'll start off with the obvious. He's pretty much a walking survival kit. Everywhere he goes, he has calorie-dense food, water, and a backpack with outdoor survival gear. And every pair of pants that he owns has at least 8 pockets. He basically has an inventory, and I can't tell you the amount of times he's pulled random items out of thin air. On top of that, he knows pretty much everything there is to know about nature, vehicles, and survival scenarios, in addition to a sprinkle of miscellaneous facts about the world at large. Paired with his extremely high intelligence, these traits make him unstoppable in any dire situation. But surviving in that type of scenario isn't just about gear and know-how. It's about character, and here he also excels. He will always be there for you. More times than I can count has he put my own needs before his own. And not once has he ever given me less than his all when I needed his help. He knows how to keep his sense of humor when things are rough. And he always remains respectful and kind and knows how to make you feel valued. This guy's one of the most authentic, principled people I've ever met. And that's why he's the best person to be with in the apocalypse and why I consider him one of my closest friends. Please welcome Mauricio Moreno Gomory.
Hello, Hebron. Hi. I remember a few years ago, I used to take everything personally. Every comment, every look, every silence. I took it all personally, as if the world was against me. But then, it struck me. Nothing is ever as personal as it seems. But then, there's this little story that really stuck with me, that explains it really good. 2 people bump into each other. One of them has a cup of tea and it spills everywhere. The person that bumped into him asks him, "Hey, why did you drop the tea?" And he's like, "Because you ran into me." But that's not entirely true. He didn't spill the tea because he got bumped. He spilled the tea because that's what he had in his cup. If he was water, he would have spilled water. If it was coffee, he would have spilled coffee. If it was anger, he would have spilled anger. If it was peace, he would have spilled peace. And that made me understand. When people strike out, it's usually not about me, it's about what's in their cup. And when life bumps me, how I react shows what I'm carrying too. That changed a lot for me. Since the truth is, most of the time, it's not that profound. People are simply figuring out their own stuff, the same as you and me. At first, the idea kind of terrified me. It seemed like nihilism. Like, wait, nothing really means anything? But the more I thought about it, the more freeing it seemed. If nothing had implicit meaning, then we get to choose what means and what not. We decide what goes in our cup. And there is where stoicism enters. The idea that we cannot control what is done to us, but we can control how we react to it. We cannot stop people from bumping into us, but we can choose what spills out. We cannot stop pain or change or loss, but we can meet them with peace, with kindness, and with understanding. Then there's absurdism, which basically says life doesn't always make sense, and that's okay. It won't always be. The universe is now there trying to provide us with a certain reason for everything. Sometimes things just happen. And oddly, that's a little beautiful if you ask me. Because if life doesn't owe us meaning, we get to make our own meaning. We get to laugh at the mess a little. So now, when I'm pushed or challenged by somebody to do my best, I don't take it as a personal, no attack. I try to see it as an act of love, as someone believing I can be more than I already am, because not everything that is uncomfortable is trying to kill you. Sometimes it's just making you grow. So yeah, don't take everything personally. Don't let every bump, let anger or bitterness spill over. Instead, choose what you have in your cup. Because life will keep bumping into you. People will, circumstances will, even your own mind will. And every time you get to choose. Are you gonna spill frustration or are you gonna spill kindness? So fill your cup with intention for whatever's inside of you. That's what the world gets to receive. Thank you.